How's it going, you guys? So, one thing I'm gonna start doing as well. I realized that there are some rumors about possible matchups. If you think about it, there were rumors about Habib and Conor fighting way before the fight was announced, and there have been rumors of Amanda Nunes and Cyborg possibly meeting in the future. Now, there were a lot of things in the way before. I recall shortly after Cyborg had defeated Holly, I don't recall all too clear, but I do remember that I think it was Cyborg's team was calling for that fight. I think they were kind of saying Amanda's name. I don't recall all that well. I think it was somewhat like around a year ago. So it's been a while. Obviously, she defended her title against Yana. So yeah, she took out devastating fashion. She looked even more dominating than when she took out Avenger. So yeah, she's been doing great. And Amanda just came off of that title defense of Raquel Pennington, and she had already taken out Valentina. So I mean, and she barely squeaked by. A lot of people thought that Valentina had done enough to take that decision. So let's look at stylistically. Who has more power? Some people are gonna say that it's kind of even, but I don't really think so. I think it's more. How do I say this? I think it's more tailored towards Cyborg. Let's be honest. Cyborg has had some performance enhancement issues in the past. She's been caught for doing steroids in the past. Um, you know, let's call it what it is. She's turning herself into a man, or she has had that procedure done in the past. So, and one of the things that happens when women take testosterone like that, their bones become more dense, more. How do I say this? Dude, you could tell in the way fucking Cyborg hits. Let's not fucking lie about that shit. She's been taking steroids. She hits like a fucking Mack truck. There's no other fucking answer to that shit. Like, come on, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. If you fucking give a girl steroids, she's gonna hit like a fucking man. And even if she stops taking the steroids, that power, it's not gonna go away. You already made the bones a certain way. You already changed. Look at her face. Look at her brows, bro. I bet you go back, way back. Dude, and I'm a Cyborg fan. Like, dude, her as a human being, I know she's a nice person. I've seen her in person. I've seen her interact with fans. I've seen her interact with people. This is not a diss to her and her character. It's just talking about scientific facts. Scientific facts. You give a female testosterone, she's gonna start turning into a man. You give a man fucking what is a female hormone? They're gonna start turning into a female. So dude, seriously, like it doesn't take fucking rocket science to know that she hits harder. Now, Amanda, in her own right, hits hard as shit as well. But let's look at it realistically. 135er going up against a 145er, and Chris Cyborg cuts down to make 145. That's why she was never able to fight Ronda and go down to 135. Now, if this fight were to happen, Amanda would need to go up to 145. I don't think in any way in shape could Cyborg go down to 135. So Amanda would have to go up. So the fight would be at 145 if it's gonna happen. And if it's gonna happen this year, it's gonna be at the end of the year. I think they're trying to, stack up some good fights for the end of the year. But I don't know. I don't know if Amanda Nunez's coach wants that fight for her. Per fighter. Staying away from Cyborg is a smart decision in this day and age, especially with everything we've talked about. That's exactly why Jermaine didn't want to fight Cyborg, and she's fought a man and beat a man, and she still doesn't want to fight Cyborg. She just feels it's probably just an unfair advantage, and I can't blame her for thinking that way. So we'll see what happens. If they make it official, I'll get into more detail about that. But as of now, they're just rumors, and it's a pick'em fight. It's not gonna be a one-sided. So if it's gonna be a favorite, I'm sure it's gonna be Cyborg. It'll probably be a 2-1, slightly 2-1 favorite. I don't think they'll make her 3-1 favorite over Amanda. But man, that's an interesting matchup. And let me tell you, Amanda does have a great chance of beating Cyborg. All right, peace.